Hi Taurus, welcome into your general monthly reading for the month of January 2025. This is going to be a very positive, very constructive, purposeful, productive beginning to your new year. You're going to feel as if the month of January is a time to strive for improvement within your world. Your habits are taking a true focus so you can clean things up, get different results. You're going to find that people really respect you in the month of January and they're very attracted to the Taurus way of being. I feel there are other people who maybe aren't necessarily attracted to you. They could absolutely appreciate your energy and your good looks and respect that, but there are going to be other people very much drawn to you at a distance and up close for your assistance. This could be your advice, it could be through your work somehow. It could be, okay, maybe through a hobby for some, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's, whether they realize it fully or not, it's because they need and even desire a grounded, peaceful, chill energy to balance things out for them, okay? Maybe dealing with their own harsher, all over the place kind of energy, or maybe being affected by other people's energy and just life in general. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a month for you where you're feeling very helpful, okay? Noticing and remembering that this is definitely part of your existence along your path. It's beautiful. From the Elemental Oracle deck to begin for Taurus, I feel like you're going to be more on point in the month of January. And if you've been recently towards the end of 2024, been feeling like you've been more on point, then expect an increase in that. As I do feel like you're nailing things very accurately. You can be predictive in nature, but I feel your spirituality is coming through and helping you see the way clear, okay? Getting a better picture as to what lies ahead so you can be prepared and you can make adjustments and changes now. The life card, okay, it says breathe, or is that breath? Anyways. But they're saying this is going to be a breath of fresh air the month of January. It's going to feel refreshing. I almost feel like you can now catch your breath in the midst of feeling more motivated, feeling inspired, maybe more creative. I did do a weekly reading for you, I believe it was for the end of December, where we talked all about not just, but a lot of which about the color seeping back into your world and you experiencing things differently, brighter, okay? But no shocker to get the speed card talking about movement. Okay, there's almost a superhero-like quality about you is what I'm getting. Not all superheroes wear capes is the typical quote coming through. But yeah, this again talking about this being a very productive, very action-oriented time for you, where you're getting things done like a master. There's something about light colors for you, maybe even pastels is what I'm hearing. Because as much as you do want and even need, and will be getting color back into your life, there's something about the soothing aspect of these light colors. You maybe will be drawn to wear them, to use them when creating for a lot. And I sense that this is speaking upon within you being somebody who goes through a lot of maybe spiritual difficulty, being affected by energy. Taurus energy is naturally typically affected by the aspects of life that hold energy, regardless of whether you're an empath or not, okay? You probably, for some, don't even realize you are. Anyways, but yeah, it speaks upon you wanting more peace and stability within your life. I sense that somebody's doing a better job at saving their money, while you may even find it's a month where you're earning more, maybe even being gifted more money. There's a feeling of you thinking about with the snake ring here, who can I trust? Who have I seen the truth in regards to that I know does not fully or at all have my back? And so we're navigating through this productive month with a good head on our shoulders and being more strategic in regards to who you bond with, who you associate yourself with, and yeah, share with. But I almost feel like there's a sneaky energy around you. While I feel you're being swift in your movements, your accomplishments. You're thinking on the what's the wording I want to give you? Yeah, I'm hearing on top of your game. You're thinking on, I keep getting the tip of your toes, anticipating expectations, fleeting realizations, and aha moments and choices are very much part of this month. You're going to be well thought out at certain points, and there are other points where you don't even need to think things out to that extent, because maybe it is a fleeting choice that you have to make quickly, especially when it comes to busy moments in situations. But is at times they're saying you're so intuitive and you're so spiritually connected, and maybe you already realized this or learned this, observed this, rewinding back, that there's no need to dwell in or stretch it out in the thinking process. You know what I'm saying? Or the focus process. It's like, I learned this or I realized this very efficiently in a quick moment, utilize it. Okay, on to the next. I got things to do. But I also feel like you need to be in touch with your inner child, some of which that really doesn't feel like something you want. Maybe you went through some rough times growing up, but they're saying this is going to help you heal in the midst of enjoying yourself more. There's at times a very overly stern and serious, responsible, mature way about you, and that's going to come in handy. I'm not saying it's not. It's even necessary at certain points and is helping you gain accolades, all right, respect, and positive talking about you is happening behind closed doors, even in front of you in a different language is what I'm getting. But anyways, that's not for everybody. The point is, loosen up a bit, Taurus. Enjoy yourself, okay? And Spirit's saying, well, if we think back, you have been enjoying yourself at certain points, and that did make a positive difference. But then you slip right back into this overly serious way of being, and it just feels like we need to enjoy the month as a whole, okay? You may find, for you specifically, that you need to just left and right, time and time again, as the month trickles on forward, take a hot second, even in a silent way, remind yourself, have fun, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? It's going to help not only the time fly, but whatever you're creating, developing, who you're connecting with, what you're experiencing, wrapped up with, committed to, obviously going to affect that situation or whatever ends up being very positively. But there's a sense of this being what feels like a new life for you. Your heart health is taking a focus. I really don't feel very positive about that, okay? I know for me, I have a spirit that makes my heart beat really, really fast, and it's super cruel, but whatever ends up being for you, they're saying your heart health is of importance. Something that you changed, whether it's in regards to your skin complexion, your health in general, okay? For some, it's a diet change. It's working to your advantage, and I feel that's part of why you feel fresh and maybe more lively. Somebody got back to or is about to get back to working out, or adding something into their workout routine, and it's as well making a huge difference. You're feeling healthier, you're feeling more vibrant. It's also helping you speak very clearly. You're really feeling stronger. There's also some sort of vitamin or pill that you've been taking that's helping you very greatly. I just heard, get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. You have your eye on the prize. There's a feeling of you working well with others throughout the month, and that's also assisting you in aspects outside of you very greatly. You're reminded throughout the month, you're somebody who steps into the room and people can't ignore who you are at this point, the energy that you're carrying. It feels like you're bold and you're brave and you're confident, and you know your worth more than ever. And so you're being as well reminded and maybe shown in a different light, in a different way, that you set the tone in all aspects, all areas, situations within your life. Your worth is on the rise, though, as I feel people are seeing you differently. It reminds me of me at my serving job, and they try to convince us that we are watched on these security cameras 24/7 to keep us on top of our game and whatever. it being a very strict company and whatnot. But I went in early, 2 hours early the other day, and because someone called out, and I was working with my general manager. And by the end of his shift, in the middle of mine, one of the other authority figures who's on her way to management was speaking with him, in the office in Spanish, and they she came out after he left and said that he is now, after 10 months of me working with him, 10 months, going on 11, is now realizing from those few hours that we work together that I work efficiently, fast, and I'm good at my job. So you're obviously not watching the cameras, at least not as much as you lead us to believe. And it's just astounding that it's taken this much time for him to realize this. I don't even remember why I was sharing that, but anyways, because your worth is taking a rise. That's going to be part of the reason mine is, and even on this channel. And so apply it to whatever you have or expect to have going on, what you'll be committed to in the month of January. And anyways, the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You're filling up your own cup, and you're also being viewed as somebody who is very emotionally advanced and mature, somebody who stands their own ground, owns their mistakes. You're also very assisting for someone in a work environment when it comes to somebody less experienced than you, maybe even less mature than you. There's a new soulmate coming in for a lot. And I feel you're also thinking about somebody who you have recently maybe become friends with, or there's the potential of which, also the potential of connecting in a love-oriented or even a sexual way is part of this month. People are very, very attracted to you once again, and I feel like I'm hearing the word lust, okay? There's heavy eyes, all right? That could be because you're tired, but I feel like there's almost this heavy-eyed way of somebody in a moment, if not several moments, looking at you where it's almost like they want to pounce, okay? That's the wording coming through. Anyways, you're turning people on. But I do feel as if there's a conquering way about you. Cheers to Taurus. Cheers to all you've overcome and how advanced you truly are. Don't overdo it when it comes to temptation. We need to, make sure that you are crisp and clear and continuing to be motivated. But I also feel like it's a month where the fruits of your labor are working to your advantage. They're saying don't bite the apple. I know that's not an apple, but you get the point. Okay, the sun is relevant, all right? When the sun is shining down upon you, embrace its warmth, feeling very literal, when you're outside. And as well when it giving me very limelight, spotlight energy. You're shining for all to see. I really feel as if you are continually getting to know yourself better, all right? This month is no exception in regards to that. There's a bit more of a sparkle in your eye, a twinkle, if you will. That je ne sais quoi, is that how you say it? I really butchered that. That's what I just heard very accurately, and I just could not spit it out correctly. Life is changing, my friend, and this is beautiful, all right? I'm not hearing feng shui, all right? You may feel like the balance is coming back into your world without you even meaning to put effort in regards to it, or you may be guided, pushed to do something very specific, and that gives you more balance and maybe even more peace and stability. It's almost as if you want to clean your life up more throughout the month in the midst of this fertile energy. Green is a great color for you, speaking upon nature again, money. You feeling more in touch with your wants, okay? It's Spirit saying you'll always get what you need. And at times you will receive what you want due to Spirit, but then they're asking you, well, because things have changed within and outside of you a ton, and I know we say this in these readings a lot, what do you want? You may lose touch in regards to or disconnect from what you want because it's taking too long, or you don't think it's possible anymore, or in general, or your wants definitely could have changed over time recently, and even throughout this month potentially. So they're asking you, take a hot second. I know you're busy. What do you want? Watch it come to be. You know, I definitely feel personally I'll always get what I need in divine timing because of my spirituality and just having a very purposeful path, as do you. And then my wants, just I can focus on those a little bit more, and then life just becomes more fruitful, more delicious is what I'm hearing. Okay, delicious food and content is coming into play. You're going to be reminded that you're in the driver's seat, okay, when it comes to choices like what you're watching, absorbing, who you're wrapping yourself up with. It all makes a difference. They're also saying you, to an extent, become who you hang around. Please keep that in mind. Make quality choices. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck as well, because I really feel like it's a time where if we look here, you're glowing, you're shining, all right? You're carrying yourself very, very nicely. There's a strut and a chin held high, crown wearing kind of way about you in the midst of the wheel churning more in your favor. And that's part of the reasoning why. When you own it, when you carry yourself well, you respect yourself and set the tone to have that beaming back towards you from other people, you are going to naturally see the wheel more so churn in your favor. Let's wrap this up by saying welcome to your new life. This is going to be an amazing month for you and beginning to the new year. Absolutely beautiful reading. So I, of course, hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You just have to shoot me a quick email and I'll get that started for you. I am sending you a ton of love and light. I will see you in the next read.